racing industry. He's a guy that we see out at the racetrack every weekend, and if he's not racing his own stuff, he's out helping on someone else's, helping one of his customers, doing what I believe to be his favorite thing in the world, solve problems. And a lot of the questions that we saw via Drag Illustrated on social media was, what happens next for Steve Matusek? The sport of drag racing is not ready for Steve Matusek not to be behind the wheel of a really fast race car. So I'd like to bring Steve up here and have a few words as we discuss what's headed to fixing to happen for Steve in 2019. I do want to say, I think I can speak on behalf of both of us, that we've had the privilege and honor to work alongside and develop a really strong friendship and relationship with Danny Rowe and his wife Val and his kids, Katie, Chelsea, and Cassidy. I've raced alongside those guys for about 11 years. Steve spent the last 5 years drag racing with them. The sport of drag racing is lesser, no matter how. There's no other way to cut it without Danny out at the racetrack, and I'm really excited. I truly believe he'll be back out in 2020, taking some time to grow his business, which is always very exciting. All of us have to do that, but it did leave some people wondering what's going to happen to our good buddy Steve. So I'd like to bring Steve up here while we still got a heck of a crowd and figure out what's happening for 2019. I'm hot, man. I don't know why you're wearing a jacket.
I'm kind of warm too. Thanks, Wes. I appreciate that. I'm really proud to announce that I was retained by Richard to be his personal golf cart driver throughout the 2019 and hopefully into the 2020 season. So thank you very much for that. With that, that's all I got to say. Seriously, Danny Rowe leaving this sport for now. He's not leaving the sport, leaving the seat. Has been a real blow. I mean, we have a relationship. Everyone talks about family, but to us, he is family. Comes with a lot of emotion. But I don't take that lightly. That's a good thing, I hope, right? So, having said that, Danny and I had a deal. When he was done, I was done. To me, this is, the novelty's over. I don't do this to just show up. Maybe 20 years ago, I would have sold my soul to do it, but that's not the case anymore. I got a taste of what it's like to run at the top. And for me to consider coming back in any situation, it would have to be the right team, and it'd have to be an opportunity to be competitive and have an opportunity to win races and hopefully win a championship. And damn it, Richard, you did it to me. Richard and I started talking right before SEMA, and I always knew Richard, and we did some things in the past, business-wise, but we never really worked together like we're planning on work together. I worked with Erica for forever. I'll never forget that she beat me in Super Gas after I gave her dad a set of plugs, but that's a whole other issue. So when we started talking about what we're going to do and how we're going to do it, and then I started to get introduced to his team, and I spent some time with Justin on the phone, and I started peeling back that onion. The more you peeled it, the more it was like, man, this team has a lot of depth. I knew the Harristons forever. I knew their capabilities and what they could bring. And we talked about maybe potentially in the future a Pro Charger deal. We have a good relationship with them. That might be in our future. Getting back into a turbo automatic car is one of the gayest things that I'm ever going to do. But maybe we can put a clutch pedal back in it and make it a real race car. But that's something we're going to have to talk about. Or maybe I can't even drive. I don't know.
Erica totally has that. I can't believe he just said that. Look.
And what the linchpin was of this is that last week, Richard and I were talking. He said, I'm going to send you an email. And when I send you the email, call me. I'm like, okay, what is this going to be? So I opened the email, and damn if it wasn't a 2013 Bickle Mustang. So that kind of sealed the deal for me. So it's going to be a late model Mustang. It's going to Justin's shop. He's going to start working on it. I'm going to start getting my thumb in shape because that's all you use to drive a turbo car. And I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I guess I'm back in the seat. Maybe at some point we can bring some other people that are really near and dear to my heart. And I think he knows who I'm talking about. But for now, I'm really excited about the opportunity. I'm excited about the technology. Going from a turbo deal to where I came from to a roots blown deal with Jimmy Rector and a chisel and a hammer and back into a technology type program that they have to offer, gives our company the ability to continue to learn and continue to contribute as we identify problems that exist out there. And I can't be happier. So we're excited, and look out for this team. Now it's Erica and I and Alex, and we're all coming after you in 2019. And I'm really excited about what we have in store for us and for the future of Pro Mod. Thank you very much.
What's that?
What color will your Mustang be?
It's not. It should be pink. I don't know.
Red and black. I think we're leaning heavy towards red and black. I could be convinced pink. I don't know. Are we going to just keep rolling? Okay, do you guys want to get some pictures real quick? What I would like to do is we could bring the media up here. Richard,
right,
would you mind coming up here? Justin, I
missed
think
it.
you should be a part of this. Erica, Alex, like just do a couple team photos.
Steve
We'll do like,
Matusek,
what do we do like
driving a third
Putin Trump
Pro Mod
handshake or
for
something,
Elite.
right? Okay.
Next year, it'll be Erica, Alex, and Steve Matusek. Steve will be in a 2014 twin turbo Pro Mod.